Good evening. On this busy Monday night today, we saw another woman come forward in the case of Herman Cain, and we'll debut our new polling on the GOP race tonight. We're also following an unfolding scandal at Penn State University, but we begin tonight with Michael Jackson's former doctor led from the courtroom today in handcuffs. Guilty of involuntary manslaughter, the jury has decided for themselves the role the doctor played in the death of the artist on the eve of a comeback. NBC's Jeff Rawson covering for us at the courthouse in L.A. tonight. Jeff, good evening.
Hi, Brian. Good evening. This trial went 6 weeks, but it took the jury just a day and a half to find Conrad Murray guilty of involuntary manslaughter. And when that verdict was read, boy, this crowd here was charged. Hundreds of people on the streets were cheering. Reaction is still pouring in. Tonight, Conrad Murray himself is already in jail. The judge calling him a risk to the public. When the call came in today, verdict, Michael Jackson's family rushed to the courthouse. Conrad Murray sat stone-faced as the verdict was read.
We, the jury in the above entitled action, find the defendant, Conrad Robert Murray, guilty of the crime of involuntary manslaughter.
No reaction from Murray himself, but outside, Michael Jackson fans cheered, playing his music over loudspeakers. But prosecutors had another request: put Murray behind bars now.
At this time, Your Honor, the people would ask that the defendant be remanded into custody.
And the judge agreed.
Dr. Murray's reckless conduct in this case poses a demonstrable risk to the safety of the public.
Dr. Conrad Murray, handcuffed and led away, sent right to jail. The man who Michael Jackson trusted with his life, now a convicted felon, responsible for his death. All along, prosecutors argued Conrad Murray was grossly negligent, giving Michael Jackson propofol in his bedroom, more interested in his paycheck than Jackson's health. For the LADA's office, it is a high-profile victory.
Our sympathies go out to the Jackson family at this time for the loss that they have suffered.
NBC's Savannah Guthrie sat down with Murray before the verdict for an interview airing this week on Today, and they spoke about Jackson's addiction to propofol, which the singer nicknamed his milk.
Do you remember his final words before he died?
It was probably, I don't know, it was probably when he was pleading and begging me to please let him have some milk, because that was the only thing that would work.
This 6-week trial became as much about Michael Jackson as Conrad Murray. His unusual lifestyle on full display, the man who dedicated his life to privacy, exposed in court after death. Sentencing is now set for November 29th, so a couple of weeks from now, and the judge has full discretion here. He can give Conrad Murray, Brian, anything from just probation up to 4 years in prison.
Jeff Rawson in L.A. starting us off tonight. Jeff, thanks.